Do you remember last week when Stuffer said that if you listened to this week's Light Without Heat, you would have a chance to win your very own Shetland pony? Well, do you remember that? If you do, you better go see a doctor. Stuffer never said anything like that. But for your chance to win your very own Shetland pony, listen to next week's Light Without Heat with your host, Stuffer White. Progressive music for the progressive mind.
What's up, guys? Good evening, boys and girls. Boys and girls. So, it has come to my attention that the need for a new vlog has arose. So some of you may remember a couple months back I spent a whole week going through how I get all this together every week. I had a lot of fun doing that, but the very week that vlog went up, a few things changed. Number one, immediately after that vlog went up, Spreaker decided to discontinue the online DJ console, which was the system that I had used for 7 years. That brought about the many changes, the biggest of which was the fact that I no longer have an online storage library. We also had some equipment die and had some new equipment come in. So that's a good enough reason as any to do another vlog. What do you think? So let's vlog again. Yeah! Let's do it. How are you, Grandpappy Huckleberry? I will take you back to the Vape It Up studios and just show you a little bit how we prepare now, since some things have changed. Hey, little boy, little boy, little boy, little boy, little boy, little boy. Whoa! I left my bag at home. Yep, ran out the door, forgot the bag. That blue bag that I used that you guys saw in the last vlog, it's at the house, so I really can't get a lot done. This is the most unproductive of days. I'm not really able to get much of anything done. That sucks! Here's something else that's changed. Right around the time that we got done doing the vlog, our old laptop at work here shit the bed also. So now we have a new computer at work. Yep, there we are. But the only thing is, I can't do work on this one. I have to bring that one from home. See, the old way of doing things with the old Spreaker setup, I could pretty much work on the show from any computer. I could download music from any computer and then put it into Spreaker, access Spreaker from any computer, access my music library from any computer, and now it all has to be done right here. I can still listen to stuff on here. You know, review music and whatnot. So, like I said, I did that other vlog, put it out there. You guys' reaction was great. And then, I think 3 days later, during a live show, I found out that Spreaker was going on the DJ console. What this inevitably meant was that there was going to be a pretty big change in the way that I do things.
We fear change.
So even though I don't have my bag here today, I can still show you a little bit of my workaround for this problem. So in the other vlog, I showed you how I did everything on paper, and then on Sunday, I dumped everything into the playlist from the Spreaker music library. Well, the Spreaker library is no more. So now my little workaround, reach around deal is these little folders. I have one for music and one for what I call jingles, which is basically everything else. This is the one for the jingles, and this is last night, so I don't need any of these anymore. Highlight every single one of these, and we're done. Delete. Bye-bye. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, so now it's an empty folder, and all I'm going to do is change the date. Actually, hey, look, I didn't even change the date last week. Yesterday was the 28th, and they all still say the 21st. So we need to change that to August, whatever the hell next Sunday's going to be. Same deal, deleted the panky. Bye-bye. So there's not going to be any ink to paper today because I forgot the book. Okay, guys, because I'm so stupid and forgot to bring my bag, I can't get anything else done really today, so that's it. We'll see you tomorrow. What's up? It's Tuesday. I did not forget the bag today. See, I can prove it. There it is. So we've already done a lot of the Monday stuff. I've already filled out the logbook. Already got a piece of next week's playlist. And, you know, kind of the early stuff, even though I'm a day behind. So now we're just going to try to play catch-up. Ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, condiments. You don't understand. Tom's had a long time to think, and he doesn't want the trailer. So it just dawned on me that there's really not a whole lot I can show you here, even though I have lots to do. A couple of things. I'm running late today. I got here 2 hours after I normally do. I forgot the bag last night, so that put us on a little delay. So I probably don't need to be screwing around a whole lot with the camera. Blinky, 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 blinky. So here we have the new album from Mr. Bonzo Fimbres called Combative Life. You know, I remember when Bonzo first showed up maybe a couple of years ago, and he would send me his stuff, and I would play it on the show. He never wanted to charge for his music. He just wanted it to be his gift to the world. And I just kept saying, Bonzo, you need to put out an album. You need to make an album, dude. And finally, yeah, we have it. We have it. Not only did he put me in the thank yous, but there is a special song on here. You probably can see that. Chronicles of the Lost Broadcast of Mr. White. That track has a little something to do with me not doing a Light Without Heat show one particular weekend. And Bonzo's spending a little time with Doc Brown and Marty McFly. Brilliant, excellent album. I strongly recommend everyone picking it up. It's called Combative Life. It's on Bandcamp now. Go out and get it. Okay, we've reached the point where I might be able to show you a little something here. Just like before, we've got a tear sheet right here. This is all the extra stuff. And so now, instead of putting everything into the Spreaker library, I've got little folders on the computer. Little folders on the computer. Just like last time, intro, IDs, commercials, TRR commercials, bits, and duck. You can't see shit, can you? Okay. Hang on, let's figure out a way to do this where you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Here's our new way of doing things when it comes to building our tear sheet in the computer. I have all these things in folders now. Our intro is Goldfish. Our intros are again on rotation, so here's all the intros. Go find Goldfish, copy. Next up will be the IDs. We have 5 of them. 5 IDs. Prog 1. Copy. Fish. From a bad lip reading of Star Wars. Cheerios from a Family Guy. Okay, so now on to commercials. Here they are, and again we've got a shit ton of them. Bank of Los Santos is going to be our opening commercial. That's how the show will actually start. Alright, and so now we got to do pickup. We got to pick up our Budweiser Real Men of Genius spot. So we're going to do jean shorts. That's next. The Budweisers are all in alphabetical order. And that's just, you know, with the exception of like special event ones like, you know, holidays and whatnot. Next come bits. Next come bits. Kibbles and bits. Kibbles and bits. I'm going to give me some kibbles and bits. Where are the bits? Oh, here they are, right in front of my blind face. Next bit is hilarious marijuana. The one, you know, that talks about thunder chicken. And finally, duck bits. Quack, kitty quack. Health warning, because that one and the pony one get rotated every other week. And naked photos, because that's a pretty popular one. That's a pretty good one too. And boys and girls, that's it. You got a tear sheet here, and you got that, which is the Light Without Heat jingles for August 4th, which will be the next show right there. How do you like that? So what have we got done today? We got a tear sheet. We got about 12 songs on the playlist for next week, which is, you know, okay. And we will pick it back up tomorrow. It is time for me to go home and start editing, well, this. I'll catch you guys on the flip side, Leroy. Yeah! Wednesday, day number 3, come and see Pointy with me. So here is the playlist on paper. We have 5 spots left, and we have another day to do that, so I'm not really worried about that. Here's another little odd thing that Spreaker has done, and it's only been doing this since I've been using the new setup. You can see track listings for everything that I play, but yet here there's a track missing. Played it the exact same way. I'll give you a better example of this phenomenon. We're going to go back to the previous week's show. Alright? It says the first track appears at minute mark 24 minutes in. In fact, that was the 3rd track that I played. The first 2, poof, vanished. Where are they? So yeah, it's Wednesday and I don't really have much more to show you. So this vlog is going to be probably a lot shorter than the first one. There's one thing that I found in editing these vlogs. For some reason, the very instant that I stopped talking to you, I turned my head. Well, that time I turned it a little bit before that. I don't know why I do that. I'm not meaning to do that. This, boys and girls, is a piece of light without heat history. Anyone know what this is? This is Ubu, the sick cow that you hear moo, meow, neigh, baa, whatever the hell it does at the end of every episode. So Cliff Notes version to a really long story. About 4 years ago now, we were going to meet up with some friends, some radio colleagues. Some of you that were around back then might remember that.
The Amish hen says,
What the hell does how does an Amish hen go? That was not an Amish hen. That was a goat being raped.
yeah, okay. I was going to say a calf being raised, but whatever. That's what it sounded like to me.
Anyway, there was a running joke about the cow. And so once I realized we were going to go have this meet and greet kind of deal, I started scouring the internet. I thought it would be a really funny idea to find one of those old cow cans. Anybody as old as I am remember what the hell I'm talking about? You used to get these like novelty toys. It was a big, thick, heavy kind of metal can, and when you turned it over, gravity would compress the air out of it and it would go meh. So I thought it would be hilarious if I purchased one of these, brought it to the meet and greet, and then to crack the guys up I would go, you know, the cow says moo. So I looked and I couldn't find anything that looked like what I used to have as a kid, but I found this for a whole $3. So it shows up and I'm super excited and I open the little box and out comes this. Moo can, moo can. Warning, choking hazard. Boy, this thing don't like being gobbled on. Ubu is kind of fickle. So we turn it over again and it goes, you know what? I think I've been turning it the wrong way. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good cow. Oh, shit. Oh, the trick is you have to turn it upside down and then flip it right side up. So now we have the upside down cow. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good cow. For those of you who listen to every last second of the program every week, you hear it. Now he wants to... You hear Mr. Ubu. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good cow. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good cow. So I'm off work tomorrow and I'm just going to be hanging around the house, you know, getting some stuff done. But until then, I thank you guys for watching this so far and we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, okay. Hi, Queef. I got some stuff done around the house and now it's just kind of a lazy, relaxing day, which is good. I just had my first proper listen to the new album from the Bob Lazar story, Vanquisher. I highly recommend this one. Excellent stuff. Matt and Chris knocked it out of the park. I think I know what track I'm going to play Sunday. Hey, check this out. It's our old buddy Brett on his Thankful Carnivore channel. He must know I'm vlogging again. He gave us another shout out.
I want to send a big shout out to my friend Stuffer White at Light Without Heat. I really miss coming in and hanging out and rocking out with you guys. I hope it's going well. I see the shows going on every Sunday. I appreciate you so much, Stuffer. The best in progressive rock. Go check it out.
Hey, bunny buddy. Hey, little bunny buddy. How are you? Hey, little bunny. Hoppity, 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 hoppity.
You ready for this? Are you ready? Come on, Chuggy. Come on, Chuggy. Here you go. Hey, Paul, there's a storm a-brewing.
Ooh, lightning.
Oh, yeah. Crazy dark back that way. Food vlog, roly-poly food vlog. Sugar Britches wants to be on video. Yep, perfect. Sugar Britches says goodnight by showing his anus. And meowing. Here we go. It's Friday. We are on our way to the Vape It Up Studios where we are going to hopefully put the finishing touches on this week's playlist. I have to also say, after watching a lot of this back and being about 90% done with the editing up to this point, I'm really excited for you guys to check this out. It's turning out pretty good. So now we will go down here and see what we can get done, and we'll just see what the night brings us. Huh? Okay, so we managed to add the final 5 tracks to the list. Here is the physical list. Now we've got all of the tracks in the music folder for Sunday, and we are good to go. Cool little fun fact here that I actually discovered on the first vlog and was actually reminded of today, that this is our 4-year anniversary on Thunder Rock Radio. Woohoo! 4 years that we've been on Thunder Rock Radio on Friday nights. It is Friday night, and so Light Without Heat will air on Thunder Rock Radio here in about an hour and 20 minutes. Again, this has been a blast making these vlogs. It's a lot of work, I'm not gonna lie, but it's fun. And like I said on the way down here, you know, I'm spending a lot of time doing the editing. The editing is all the work, okay? But the proof is in the pudding, and if you're enjoying what you saw up until this point, then it's all worth it. You know, I just appreciate all of you guys watching and listening to the show, of course, but you know, the show is kind of a different animal than what these are, because this kind of gives you a peek behind the curtain. It lets you see what really goes on. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. And the other cool thing is you can kind of chronicle a week in the life kind of deal. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Boys and girls, I think we're done for today. So I guess we will resume our regularly scheduled activity tomorrow and do all of our Saturday stuff to get ready for Sunday. Until then, good night. And may Poinky be with you.
Happy, happy Saturday, happy, happy Saturday, happy, happy Saturday, happy, happy Saturday.
Yes, it's Saturday. We've got our normal list of Saturday things to do, so let's get to it. Would y'all look at here? We have our final playlist for tomorrow set up, ready to go. Clip our cheat cards on top of that, and the opening track is Glass Hammer. That is all we know at this point. And our tear sheet for tomorrow, of course. Alright, now that's on there. This book that I showed you before with the group pages that I will be posting in is going to go on top and act as a sort of protector for all of this. And voila, there is the whole package that will be going in the bag and going back to Studio 7G tomorrow. We have our Facebook posts all ready to go for tomorrow. The only major difference I can figure out is the operating system, but ironically this one is actually running Windows 10 and this one's running Windows 7. It's like the older one's doing the job that the newer one can't. Here's some pretty cool news. Light Without Heat is now on Spotify. Yep, just go to Spotify, type in Light Without Heat. And all the episodes, all the content that's available on the Spreaker page is now available to listen to on Spotify. So boys and girls, everything's set. All that's left to do now is to go back to Studio 7G, and we will set up tomorrow, get all our ducks in a row, and I can show you around the studio, maybe give you a little studio tour. Yeah. So I guess that's going to be it for today. I thank you so much for joining us, and I guess we'll go to Studio 7G again. Whoa! Oh. Who is it?
It's the ear holes of all the boys and girls waiting for Light Without Heat.
Oh, then come on in. It is Sunday. So glad you made it. And I did promise a little studio tour, didn't I?
What?
I guess we'll start at the start. For the microphone, this is the Audio Technica AT2005. The cool part about it is a USB and XLR mic. I'm running XLR though, because I think it sounds a little better. This shock mount is made by OnStage, and the model number is MY420. I shit you not. MY-420. Ooh, it's a 420 shock mount. The boom arm is a blue Compass broadcast boom arm. Really cool, like the cable storage, and it just looks super cool. For an interface, we have the Behringer Xenix Q502 USB mixer, and the only thing I'm really doing with it is running the mic in. The speakers are Logitech Z333s, 2.1 system with the subwoofer hiding under the desk. These things actually pack quite the punch, and they sound pretty good too. This is the handy dandy, old, reliable, trusty Dell Inspiron laptop, although I have it running with a keyboard. This is the broadcast computer, as you can see. Then over here we have this little Acer monitor. This is our chat monitor now. This was donated by Mr. Chris Merlot, so thank you, Chris. And over here we have Acer Aspire 1 Cloudbook, little mini laptop donated by Mr. Wazoo Dust. Thank you, Wazoo. So it's kind of a daisy chain sort of setup here. It took a while to get the hang of it. This keyboard and this mouse is operating that computer and that monitor. And this keyboard and this mouse operates that. Here we have a pair of Audio Technica ATH M20X studio monitor headphones, and these things sound great. The funny thing is, I don't use headphones when I broadcast. I know that sounds cray. I just keep my monitor level in check when I go on the mic, and it's all good. What? Here we have another piece of Light Without Heat history. This is the Blue Snowball. It has been retired for a while now, but this microphone served me very well for many years on the show. We have no music library anymore, so now we have this, and these are all the jingles. So basically, I put my jingles, IDs, all that stuff over here, load them in accordingly. Bank of Los Santos, Budweiser, our intro for tonight, and then we'll dump the IDs over here, all 5 of them, ID, and ID, and then we'll swap those out as needed. Now, my other folder is for the music. We know what our intro song is going to be. It's going to be Glass Hammer, Fog of War, which is right here. And just like last time, I'm going to get a little mic check, because that's one problem I've been having. It seems like I'm either too hot or too soft each and every week, so let's see what happens here. Hello, hello. Check. That actually looks good. Poinky. I know Poinky. Do you know Poinky? I know Poinky. All right, you boys, let's do this. Light Without Heat and music from the Stan Lassiter Group. And the album is called Psychic Sweat, released in 2012. We kicked off the program tonight, boys and girls, with music from Glass Hammer, going back to the Valkyrie album from 2016, and the track was called Fog of War. Good evening, boys and girls, and welcome to Light Without Heat, progressive music for the progressive mind. I'm laughing because Sugar Britches is trying to get into the closet. Shuggy, you know you can't do that. Come on. Shuggy, you're making a scene on the air. Progressive music for the progressive mind. We do this live every Sunday, 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern. And now he's doing it again. You probably can't hear it on the mic, but you guys watching the video, you'll definitely get it. Sugar Britches. No! You see this, boys and girls, on the video? That's what I have to deal with. And Traciclax as well, for your ear holes, from Jean-Luc Ponty and King Crimson. Now he's just trying his best to get in there. I thought this was going to be a nice professional night in the studio, but we're off to a really rocky start here. Impact Fuse, title track, Moscow, Light Without Heat. Crank it up. Disclaimer, I asked Sugar Britches earlier today, did he want to be on the video? I didn't mean like that. I'm seeing you guys in chat. I'm doing the best I can because we're still filming tonight. Hello, film. I got a long one for you. I know, if you had a nickel for every time you heard that, but I'm serious this time. I got a long one for you. We are having a lot of fun tonight, and I am filming, and I think the film is kind of throwing me off, but that's okay. Hello, film. Coming up next is the Bob Lazar story, featuring Mr. Matthew Deacon in our chat. He is hard at work making some Vanquisher sauce. Brand new music for the Bob Lazar story on Light Without Heat. Music from Stickman Bleeding, and Brett Lloyd, by the way, is Stickman Bleeding, and he goes back a long time with this show. Brett is on his own crusade right now, and I understand that, and I watch his videos, and it's incredible, and I really love the progress that he has made. But, Brett, you need to get your ass back in the chat. These people love this, and you also need to start making some more music. With the progress that Brett has made now, I can't even imagine what he would be capable of creating musically. So, there you go, Brett. That's a shout out to you, buddy. The show is dwindling and we're still filming. Hello, film. I mean, it's come to the time of the night where I have to say thank you guys so much for being here and we are filming, and this is the end of the vlog, by the way. Oh, boy. I'll see you guys next week. Peace. Take care of yourself and, tickle yourself once in a while.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good cow.
Well, that was fun. If you've made it to the end of this video, then you are just as weird as me. So, we can be friends. Yeah. Peace! Squirrels! Squirrels! Squirrels!
Daddy, is it true the new Stuffer White shows have 30% more air guitar than the old ones?
Timmy, get away from the internet.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good cow.